Hello everyone. Remember this? A ski goggle looking headset, a futuristic floating interface, people watching movies on airplanes with virtual 100-inch screens, and Apple telling us this is the beginning and the future of spatial computing, not AR, not VR, spatial computing. Because apparently Apple spent billions inventing a new name for wearing a computer on your face. For a few months in 2024, Apple Vision looked unstoppable. YouTubers called it revolutionary, developers rushed to build applications, companies added a Vision Pro to their OKRs. Even our company got excited. On our OKR, we built the immersive experience, prototyped, experimented, and called it the future of immersive experience. And then almost nobody bought one. Developers quietly stopped caring, apps stopped coming, and suddenly everyone was asking, did Apple Vision Pro just die? And the answer is both yes and absolutely no. Because Apple Vision Pro might end up being one of the Apple most important products, even if almost nobody uses it. Apple had spent nearly a decade building this thing. Thousands of engineers, custom silicon, custom interfaces, custom displays, custom operating system, custom cameras, and custom everything. When Apple finally revealed the Vision Pro, the tech industry lost its mind. The floating screens and everything. The demo looked so impossible. Eye tracking, hand tracking, 3D photos, immersive videos, no controllers, no gaming nonsense. Just your eyes and your hands for once. Apple wasn't chasing a trend. Everything else was chasing Apple. Meta suddenly looked nervous. Microsoft HoloLens was already out of the market. And Apple arrived like, move aside children, let me show how it's done. Internet literally loved it until they saw the price. Early reviews were incredible. People says, oh, they love it, I would love to try it. There was just one tiny problem. All those reviewers said the same thing. I don't know if I would actually use this every day. That question became the Vision Pro biggest enemy. Because nobody questioned the technology, everybody loved it. They questioned the problem. Why is it built? Laptops solve the problems. Your mobile phone, your watch solve the problems. But Vision Pro solved the problem most people didn't know they had. Watching Netflix? Larger. Working, but floating. Apple built the future, but forgot to explain why everyone needed it. After launch, something weird happened. People stopped talking about Apple Vision Pro. Not because the technology was bad, but because it was expensive, it was inconvenient, and perhaps most importantly, it's socially weird. You can hold a gaming big laptop in the public, but people understand it. You can drive your annoying sports car with the weird noises, but people understand it. But walking around wearing a goggle headset in the public, that's really weird, isn't it? This is where story get even interesting. Any technology lives or dies based on the developers, and developers follow the users. At first, everyone tried to build the application in Vision Pro. What if it becomes the next iPhone? Nobody wanted to miss that opportunity, even us. We dedicated the whole OKR only to build the Vision Pro application and to understand its future implications. But then sales number arrived. Suddenly, developer faced a problem. Many companies quietly shifted their priority. Even us. We ended the whole OKR, building one applications, and then saw that there are no users. Many applications stopped receiving updates. Many teams moved back to the mobile. Many startups disappeared entirely. And this wasn't because Vision Pro was a bad technology. It's because economics won. Again, same thing happened to VR Lens, same thing happened to the HoloLens. Amazing technology can't survive on the excitement alone. Around this time, my company was also experimenting with Apple Vision in our OKR. Like many companies, we also looked into the demos and thought, okay, it might be the big next thing, you know? We built immersive experiences, explored possibilities, imagined the future use cases. But eventually, we made the same decisions as other companies made. The audience wasn't there, the ecosystem wasn't there, and the business case wasn't there. So, we stopped. Not because the technology failed, because the market hasn't arrived there yet. Now we arrive to that clickbait phase. Every now and then, every week, we see a title, is Vision Pro dead? Is Vision OS dead? Apple has failed. Nobody wants the spatial computing. But reality is more complicated. Even in recent discussion among Vision Pro users, many owners still absolutely love this device. And nearly everyone's agree on one thing: the hardware, the technology, it's incredible. The criticism is almost never about the capability. It's about practicality. As Tech Radar recently put it, Vision Pro remains one of the most sophisticated and powerful pieces of hardware Apple has ever built. That's actually a weird part. Nobody argues that it's awesome device. People argue that it's not necessary. It doesn't solve any of our problems. So this is really different kind of problem. Here's my theory. Apple Vision Pro was never meant to win. It was meant to be learned. Remember your Apple iPhone? When it was first introduced, there was no app store, no copy paste, no video recording. Terrible by today's standards. But later it started everything. Vision Pro may be playing the same role. Now Apple understands what people want, what people like, what people hate, what causes the neck pain, what makes people uncomfortable, what users actually do in a mixed reality. Most importantly, Apple now knows what their competitor doesn't know yet. The real destination is not the Vision Pro, but maybe it's glasses, actual glasses, normal looking glasses, no giant headset, no external battery, just digital information integrated into your everyday life. And when that day comes, Vision Pro may be remembered as that one awkward prototype that made it possible, like the first iPhone or like the Newton. So did Vision Pro really fail? Commercially, maybe, probably, at least relative to your expectations. Technologically, absolutely not. In fact, it might be one of the most impressive products that Apple has ever built. Its problem is not innovation. Its problem was asking people to live in 2034 in 2024, and most people decided they would rather wait. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked the content. If you have some remarks, if you have some comments, then the comment section is open. Thank you for watching till the end. We'll see us in the next video. Bye.